Well, g'day, welcome back to another video. So we're here on the flats. It is the 18th of July. These earlies are due to lamb on the 4th of August. So how many days is that? So 17 days. So I'm gonna set stock them tomorrow. These are the paddocks that they're going into, all the flats. So apart from the singles are going to go up in 3 paddocks that are north facing, and the twins will be on this nice country. So this is our best country, and they'll come in here. They'll probably chew this down a little bit, and then they'll lamb, or at peak lactation. Theoretically, we should be growing the most feed, and there should be feed underneath them. So that's the idea. These girls need a 5-in-1, and it'll be a salinised 5-in-1, because we know that our soils are deficient in copper and selenium. Copper can be a problem for our ewes. It's generally in a wet winter, so this year I was hoping to do it, but I've decided I'm going to try and get away with it, because copper is quite expensive. Those copper capsules that you put in a ewe are over $1, I believe. We did it last year. This year it's a different winter, so last year was super wet, this year nice and dry. So there's the difference, and yeah, we'll see how these girls go. If you look back at one of my videos, I think it was when we were last up at 3 a.m, it showed our earlies last year, and they did really well. But they do have the pick of the country, and they're always well fed. So this, in my opinion, I don't know what you think this would be. I think that this would be probably 1200, 1250 cover. So there's nice fresh feed in here. This is only 18 months old. It was drilled autumn, so less than 18 months old. So this is, yeah, nice, fresh, new grass. That stuff down there is called jivet. It's a tetraploid annual, they call it. So it'll only last 1 year before it basically goes to seed, and it'll die. Whereas this stuff will go to seed every year, but it'll keep coming back. Yeah, so those tetraploid annuals, they have a thicker leaf, and they grow faster. When we put them in, we put fertilizer with them, so they do grow, and they have plenty of nutrients. So it's these girls and those girls up there. They'll come in, give them their 5-in-1, and set stock them to 7 to 8 per hectare. So today is the day, just pulling these girls out. I've got Gus and Bear helping me. Gus is my older heading dog, so he will hopefully take these nice and slowly, because they are, today's the 19th, they lamb on the 4th. So how many days is that? 16 days until they lamb, so they're pretty full. And yeah, get them in, give them their vaccination, and get them out on these paddocks. Big girls. So this is our jivet. So we've got 2 paddocks of this. There is 9 hectares here, and there's another 7 hectares up there. So this stuff is got quite a broad leaf compared to your typical ryegrass, which is what we have on the rest of our hills. So and quite a few of these other paddocks. So this is a tetraploid, I believe, that's annual. So it should only last 1 year. There's a lot of clover in this paddock. Other paddocks of ours has less clover. Obviously the clover is great because it fixes nitrogen, and it is very palatable. The ewes love it. So yeah, well, I'm going to set stock slightly heavier on the givets, the annual grasses, and yeah, they usually, well, they'll grow a whole lot faster than the other grasses. Shotgun. Gus! Big girls. Pretty uttered up girls here. Not looking too bad. So we just got to take the singles off the twins. Quiet! Take the singles off the twins, and they get set stocked as singles or twins. So simple enough job. We'll do that quickly now, and then give them a jab, and then get them out. We'll get the twins out, probably have lunch, and then do the singles. The singles, I mean, they call it twinning disease, or twinning disease, which is basically lack of sugars when the fetus is taken up so much. They get sleepy sickness, so they call it twinning disease. So that's why I'll try to get the twins out first, and then I can go and relax a little. Well, go have a bite to eat and do the singles. Inoho, stay there. So Duke's going to stay there. I'm going to draft them. Hopefully they run. Look at her hiring them of these and continue the twin single drafting. Just got a sore foot. Amazing how when you bring them in full, how much they have in them, and it makes it wet and slippery. Probably should have brought them in a bit earlier, but the thing is that I don't want these off grass for too long because they're so pregnant. Sit down. Quiet, dog. Stay there. So I like to make sure that I do this properly and lift the skin so that I can get the needle in the right spot without getting it into the muscle. So this is subcutaneous, 2 ml dose. So yeah, quiet. Pretty, it's one that we use all the time. Got them done, all the twins, and they're out there. I'm wondering whether I just pop them out on the grass for a bit and then count them out of a grass paddock, or whether I just count them out of this pen. It's not the easiest pen to count out of. Some of these other pens are a bit easier, but yeah. Have a think. I'm going to whip home, grab a burger from Annabelle, and come back. Thanks very much. Debo back.
Yeah, he gave her a frog.
Oh no. Not for you, big guy. Not for you. Alright, thanks very much. leave some here and take some down to these other 2 paddocks. I've got 118, so I can't remember how many I'm leaving in this paddock. I'll have a look at my phone in a second. Get him behind, Gus. While I go, Gus. Get him on. And then we'll leave some in the next paddock, and then some go all the way down the end there, just before the those pine trees, those old man pines. Gus, stay there. Get up. Well, there we go. That's that paddock set stock. Should be 26. Not a lot of ewes in there, and that should be quite happy. So we just need 60 for in here. Quiet, dude. Gus, listen. Go on, get up. Well, that's 61, so there should be 30 in here, I think, if my tallies are correct. So I just need 70 in here and 31 in there. That's it. 71, 31 in here. Two more. Now sit. Gus, sit. Right there. And that's us. Happy days. Well, there you go. That's all of them set stocked. Yeah, they're ready to go. Last year we were able to have growth rates of around about 385 grams per day for those lambs. So if they're born at 4 kilos average, their average lambing date is between the 10th and the 15th of August. They were weaned at the end of November. I think it was about the 25th. So if you work out the days, the growth between their average weight at birth was 4 kilos, and the average at weaning was 40 kilos. So they gained 36 kilos. Divide that by the number of days, you'll get an average weight gain over those lambs, and I was able to kill, I think it was 75% of mum, which is awesome. This year I'm trying to get a little bit more out of the paddocks by putting a few steers in there, because if you work out kgs of live weight off those paddocks, it's not too bad, but I think other people are doing a bit better. You can, yeah, I'm hoping to get the most out of these flats. If anyone else has any brilliant ideas of how to get more out of your flats, dollars per hectare basically, then yeah, I'm open to ideas. These lambs have always done really well for us since I've been back here. The only thing is that when I first got back here, one of these lambs at 19.5 kilos straight off mum, they were worth around about $170. Now they'll be worth, last year they were worth about $126. Hopefully this year they might be worth 130, 135, but the market doesn't look that good for sheep. So yeah, maybe I should have just not had earlies and put a heap of steers on the flats, like weaner steers, and just had a good rotation. I know the neighbours do that. The old man used to do bull beef, which was quite profitable too. So anyway, hopefully lambing goes well and growth rates are good, and we can get a good pick straight off mum. So thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. First one's on the ground. Oh, look at that. Some more down there.